Paradip Port, the preferred maritime gateway in the east coast of India.
The maritime history of Odisha, known as Kalinga in ancient times, dates back to 350 BC. The Roman Empire, Ceylon, Burma, China, and the islands of Indonesia, Java, Bali, Sumatra, and Borneo. Boats sailed from this shore to vast stretches of the world. Situated on the shores of the Bay of Bengal, Odisha's long coastline is studded with several ports. During Kalinga's golden period and Renaissance, Paradip emerged as a prime coastal port. This symbolized a revival of the maritime glory of Odisha. Till today, on the auspicious day of Kartik Purnima, Paradip Port celebrates its anniversary, re-establishing Odisha's ancient maritime glory. The foundation stone was laid on the 3rd of January 1962 by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India in the presence of late Biju Patnaik, the then Chief Minister of Odisha. 4 years later, on the 12th of March 1966, it was opened for traffic by Sri Peter Stambolic, the then Prime Minister of erstwhile Yugoslavia. On 18th April 1966, it was declared India's 8th major port by the Government of India, the first in the eastern Indian coast, commissioned after independence.
Paradip Port, the largest dry bulk handling port in India, is strategically located in the state of Odisha. Hinterland of the port is known for its mineral and mining strength. It is endowed with adequate raw material, water resources, rail and road connectivity and ancillary infrastructure, which will facilitate port-led industrialization in the region. Since 1960s, Paradip Port, which was commissioned for exporting iron ore to Japan, has grown significantly to develop as a multi-cargo port. Today, it has state-of-the-art cargo handling equipment and facilities to handle a diverse cargo profile. Presently, the port is equipped with a total of 20 berths and 3 SPMs, accounting for the highest rated capacity of 279 MTPA, which includes 4 general cargo berths, 5 mechanized coal export berths, 1 mechanized coal import berth operated by KICTPL, 3 mechanized iron ore and pellet handling berths, out of which 1 is being operated by JSW. Another captive berth serves AMNS plant. 2 oil jetties catering to the oil companies like IOCL, HPCL and BPCL. 3 single-point mooring SPM for crude oil handling. 2 captive fertilizer berths for PPL and IFCO plants. 1 clean cargo terminal consisting of 2 container berths being operated by PICTPL and 1 ro-ro jetty with an estate sprawling across 6,285 acres. Paradip Port has 12-kilometer navigational channel with 300 meters width and has a turning basin of 520 meters in diameter with 18.1 meters deep approach channel that serves the port. It operates round the clock, 24/7 on all 365 days of the year. Paradip Port serves as one of the premium ports in India that handles export-import of cargo, catering to a massive hinterland of central and eastern India. The port is well connected with 4-lane National Highway 53 and a State Highway 12. Similarly, it has rail connectivity with the East Coast Rail Network at Cuttack and an independent line connection at Haridaspur, which in turn connects to the hinterland industrial and mining hubs. Paradip Port has been handling more than 100 MTPA of cargo consecutively for 5 years, with 114.55 MMT cargo being handled in FY 2021. Consistently, it has maintained the second position in terms of traffic handled amongst all major ports. The port is ambitious with a mission to become the #1 port in the country. Today, Paradip Port is the largest major port in terms of rated capacity, largest dry bulk handling major port, cheapest Indian bulk port with lowest vessel-related charges, and most efficient port in India with the highest OSBD, that is output per ship berth day. 4 C's have been the business directives for Paradip Port that led it to become a dominant player in the sector. These 4 C's include capacity enhancement, cost efficient through port modernization, customer-centric and corporate environment responsibility. As targeted in the Maritime India Vision 2030, Paradip will be a mega port with capacity more than 300 MTPA by 2026. This will open up opportunities for development of EXIM trade to the Far Eastern ports in the world map. In order to meet the demands of the future, several capacity addition and port connectivity projects are under pipeline. Mechanization of EQ berths and 1 coal import terminal development have been completed in this financial year. 25 MTPA Western Dock project with Cape handling capacity will be ready in phases by 2026 as part of Gati Shakti projects. Construction of second exit road cum flyover is under construction at Paradip. The port is very cost efficient among Indian ports and neighboring international ports. Presently, 80% of the berths are mechanized. The port is determined to become totally mechanized by 2025. Under port-led industrialization, Smart Industrial Port City project Paradip Port aims at becoming a self-contained city and reserved over 700 acres of land for port-dependent industries. Under this, $1 billion investment has been secured. Adopting to new technologies to increase ease of doing business has enabled Paradip Port to be more customer-centric and smart port. Some of its smart way of doing business includes implementation of e-office and EBS at port to increase the office productivity, online application for allotment of berth and plot, installation of container scanner, introduction of QR code system for contactless vehicle entry system and easing truck congestion, SCADA implementation for power electrical distribution system, web-enabled GIS mapping of port to provide an integrated land management system. Due to the dirty nature of cargo being handled at Paradip Port, its immediate focus has been on Swachhata and green ports initiatives like environment-friendly pipelines and bulk mechanized handling system from nearby industries, net barriers around the port boundary for dust control, dry fog dust suppression at mechanized handling plants and auto sprinkling system in stockyard, road cleaning by road cleaner trucks, roadside sprinkling by mist cannons and truck wheel wash system at exit gates. 3 numbers of sewage treatment plants of combined 6.5 MLD capacity are in operation as part of greenification of the port it has set an ambitious target of maintaining 1 million tree coverage by 2025. Based on its strategic location, state-of-the-art infrastructure, modernization, cost-efficient and customer-friendly services, Paradip Port will cater to the needs of all present and upcoming industries in the hinterland. Paradip Port today defines the dynamism of the East. It symbolizes the pride of India on the East Coast as a global face in the international shipping. With every rising sun, Paradip Port rises to a new dawn of challenges to bolster trade and driving the economy forward.